Hello and welcome to my show, Power and Politics. Something changing drastically in Kerala. Let me tell what and why and what next. Kerala, God's own country, the land of reform, reason and rebellion. For decades, it was the ideological fortress of the left, the proud red outpost of communism in India. But something is changing. Slowly, steadily, profoundly, the red is fading, the saffron is rising. This is not just politics. It's a battle for identity, a struggle over who defines Kerala's soul now. For 50 years, Kerala politics ran like a rock. One turn for the left, next for the Congress-led UDF. It was predictable, it was comfortable. The rhythm seems to be breaking now. The left, led by Pinarayi Vijayan, seems to be tired. The Congress under K. Sudhakaran is confused, and into the vacuum steps a new force, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Sangh Parivar. The BJP is no longer a bystander or an outsider. It is now a contender and a part of the system now. It speaks of nationalism, pride and culture, ideas once alien to Kerala's political vocabulary. The 2026 election won't just decide who governs the state. It will decide what Kerala believes in. This is not an election, it is a referendum on an identity. Let us look at what's happening. The left revives old scandal. A decade-old case against RSS leader Vasant Thanakari suddenly returns. Coincidence? Hardly. It's political survival dressed as morality. Then came the hijab debate. Minister V. Shivantakuti backed a student's right to wear the hijab. He called it freedom. The BJP called it appeasement. Even the Congress fumbled for a stand. These are not isolated movements. They reveal a deeper truth. Governance is no longer the issue. Identity seems to be. The left once mocked appeasement. Now it has started practicing it. The Congress led debate. Now it follows them. The BJP once dismissed as irrelevant now sets the agenda, at least marginally. 24 changed everything. For the first time, the BJP won a parliamentary seat in Kerala. Suresh Gopi took Thrissur. It wasn't just a victory, it was a signal for the future. The BJP's vote share rose to 16% statewide. In places like Thiruvananthapuram and Palakkad, it crossed 25%. This is momentum. This is movement. The BJP has entered the conversation in a left-dominated state. But Kerala is very complex. Hindus make up about 55%. Muslims and Christians together around 45%. They are very well organized, vocal, powerful. No ideology can win here through numbers alone. The battle must be fought through ideas. And that's where the shift is most visible. The era under Vellapalli, netizens SNDP are listening to nationalist ideas. The Nair Service Society, led by G. Sukumaran Nair, has become assertive on cultural issues like Sabrimala. Even sections of young Christians are rethinking their politics. Old loyalties seems to be fading. New alignments are forming. Kerala is no longer closed ideologically circuit. Meanwhile, the left looks weary. 2 terms in power has drained its energy. Inflation rises, jobs shrink, remittances fall. Scandals are multiplying, credibility is almost zero. The government defends, it no longer leads the state. The Congress fares no better. It tips without direction. Its speeches lack conviction. Its vision lacks clarity. Into this confusion is stepping in the BJP. It seems to be focused and unapologetic. It speaks for nationalism without guilt. It speaks of culture without shame. It speaks of India without hesitation. Kerala has always been proud of its intellect. If people are educated, aware, and alert, they question everything. They debate fearlessly. That's why Kerala never fell easily to polarization. But times are changing now. The Sangh Parivar's cultural outreach is steady and quiet. It builds from the ground up through temples, schools, and community networks. It talks of identity, not division. It appeals to emotion, not aggression. And young voters are listening. They are tired of old slogans. They want purpose, progress, and pride. They want efficiency over ideology. They want clarity over chaos. The left reliance on minority appeasement has cost it very dearly. Its Hindu base feels alienated. Its secular rhetoric sounds hollow. And Congress, trying to please everyone, ends up pleasing no one. This vacuum the BJP is trying to fill, not just as a party, but as an alternative idea. An idea that speaks to culture and conviction, not just class and caste. But Kerala's story is not one of domination. It's about negotiation. Minorities form nearly half the population. They do matter. They will always matter and they should matter. BJP's task is to include them, to offer a nationalism that embraces, not excludes. As 2026 approaches, the stakes are also rising. This is no ordinary election. It's defining moment in Kerala's history. The question is not who wins. The question is who redefines Kerala. For decades, the state story was written in the red ink. Now new colors are seeping in the state slowly. Kerala's future will not be written by ideology alone. It will be written by identity and by the courage to redefine it. This is not regression. This is evolution. A society questioning its past and reimagining its future. Kerala is moving from mast to Mandir, from dogma to discovery. It is not abandoning the progress. It is not abandoning inclusiveness. It is redefining it through faith, culture, and confidence. The left once stood for the people. Today it stands for its own survival. Congress once led from the front, now trails behind. And the BJP, once ignored, now commands more attention than it ever did in the past. This is a new Kerala. A state no longer confined by the binaries of the left and right. A society seeking balance between tradition and modernity, culture and progress, pride and pluralism. Kerala stands at a crossroads. One path leads back to ideological nostalgia. The other leads toward cultural renewal and national self-belief. The choice will define a generation. The rest Bastion trembles. The saffron tide seems to be rising. But this is not about color. It's about conviction. Kerala is not losing itself. It's rediscovering itself. The battle for identity is no longer political. It's civilizational. And the story of that battle is just beginning. That's all for today. We'll meet again and discuss some other topic. Till then, goodbye. But before that, I must request, please subscribe to my channel, share it, write comments, good or bad. I will accept them with a smile. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.